Welcome, everyone, to Jerry World, AT&T Stadium, at home of the Southwest Classic, a game that always brings a bunch of energy and intensity. Fans have wrapped up their tailgating, they've filed in, and they are ready for this collision. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to start us off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense going to get the chance to start this game off.
Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Go first down loss. It's 2nd and long from the 23. Back to pass. It's Henderson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down and completion. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Hand it off to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Got him, he's sacked.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. So the Razorbacks offense gets their first crack now. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. He puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. He hands it to the back. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Green. Fires it to the wideout. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Razorbacks will send their punt team onto the field. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Green. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. The completion makes it 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the ball is hauled in. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Offense operating from the pistol. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Ncaa Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain. The Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M.
And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled. Forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here comes a handoff. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's pass. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more. The Razorbacks will have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The defense now backed up in their own red zone. They'll run it here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quick throw to his receiver. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. The decision, and it's a fake. He wants to throw it here. The pass is incomplete. That's a fake field goal fail. Well, they gambled there, but it doesn't pay off. Passing up on the 3 points. Might regret that. Gonna run it. It's Owens. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. 2nd down after that previous play. Going with the old counter run here. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Henderson. It's a quick grab. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. First down at 10. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
He dumps it off to the tight end.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to...
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Razorbacks are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He hands it off from the gun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Arkansas. Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Does it? Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, looking to throw. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Green. He bought some time, now lets it go. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And here comes a... That's back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Quick throw testing the middle. And it's complete downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. And the Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
Throws a bullet to the right. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Second down now after the sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he'll just get rid of it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. Team. Now offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Second down after that completion. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Defense.
Obvious call there. You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught near the goal line. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Aggies come to the line with first and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Scanning the field. It's Henderson. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points for halftime. Knocks that one right down the middle. But there is a flag down, so we'll have to check and see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
And the Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
What you want to see as a play caller, you get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Quick throw to the left side. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense. See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. And they'll use the ground game here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Looking for some space. It's Owens. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They come up 2 yards in the goal line. Can they punch it in here on third down? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they go in front here in the second half. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Running back with the football. It's hard running there through a tackle. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
How about the tall man there getting the first down on fourth down and short? Good job and a good call by the offensive coordinator. Hey, when he's got that kind of length, it's pretty easy for him to find a crease and get up into the air and get that first down.
The game makes it second and medium. And they'll give it to the back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Razorbacks will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. A running play called on 4th down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line. Second down play coming up. looking downfield. It's Henderson.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents.
And the ball is picked off. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
The offense starts with excellent field position. There's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Now it's 2nd down here. The shotgun handoff here. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. This one is right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
16.
Bringing it out, it's Moss. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a 1st down. A new set of completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Plays bottled up and the football is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. They're going to run it. Matt gets the carry. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Razorbacks are in the red zone now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. He's moving out of the pocket now. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Looking to pass. It's Green. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And it's incomplete. The try fails, and the lead remains 5 points. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Aggies. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Green. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. It's a draw play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs here. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great... What do they create? Space and lanes, and he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Quick throw to the left. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Now play number 9 on this drive. Defense is coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down. Comes up short. Trying to convert again on 3rd down. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. We reach now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. In the red area, it's Hill. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Got space, looking to score. And he'll scramble for a 1st down and, importantly, get out of bounds to stop the clock. That's a smart play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Touchdown, Hawks. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. To the air. It's Henderson. Catch made over the middle. That picks up a first down. Spotted at the 39. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. And the game just good enough for a first down. The Aggies come to the line to run the hurry up. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Short pass finds the tight end. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the quarterback will just clock the football. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, A&M, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They've got to gain some yardage to get in better field goal position here. How efficient can they be? How much risk will they take? Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna. Now a timeout is called with just 10 seconds left to play. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And he'll set up to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Looking to pass. It's Green. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
We love to see a game come down to the final possession. It was who's going to have the football last, and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sport